record. I'm doing Facebook Live, so I'm a little bit nervous this morning because it's my first time. I mean, you could be in Jafra 56 years and you still can teach an old dog new tricks, okay? Because that's what I'm doing. I'm having to learn to do social media. Even though I've had a lot of training in it, I'm still not quite sure of myself. But anyways, I want to say the thing that I'm excited about right now is that Jafra has come out with lip stains. Now, maybe you're not very excited about lip stains, but let me tell you, I am passionate about them. If you haven't seen Wylene's training on lip stains and Evelyn Abernathy, go into WhatsApp and take a look at what they've done. If we have time, maybe Wylene, we could show your video today. If you could have it ready, it'd be great because you could show it on your computer. But anyway, she did one, Evelyn Abernathy did a one, and I'm just going to tell you right now, these lip stains truly can revolutionize your business. Okay, there's a company, I probably shouldn't say the name, but it starts with an S and it sounds like scent. Okay, and they sell these lipsticks. They started out selling lip stains. Okay, they built their company to a multi-million-dollar company. I have no idea how big they are now. They've added cosmetics and other things to them, but they started out just with the lip stain. And they just built so fast because women want their lipstick to stay on. They don't want their lipsticks to come off on a mask either. So Jafra's just done an amazing job with giving us lip stains. So I have it on today. And I just want you to know I'm wearing kind of the brown one. But this is my tips. Make sure you use your Always Stay On as a foundation over your lips. You start out by putting this on, okay, as you put your foundation on all over your face, but you make sure you do your lips. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to use your Jafra sponge that comes with all of them. You know, every time you buy one of the Always, you buy, this is a good time to stock up and make sure you have samplers, because that's what I did. I bought one of everything, but you get a sponge with it. So, which is perfect. Then you're going to take your powder. Okay. This is your Royal, of course, powder, and it's on sale this month too. So it's white. It looks white, but it goes on fabulous. But what you want to make sure you do is after you put your lip stain on, put the lip stain on, it's kind of wet. Okay, I'm even going to say it could be a little sticky when you first apply it, but they kind of let it dry because it's going to stay on. Mine stayed on 24 hours. Okay, because I did it on my hand, which I'm going to talk to you about. And on my hand, I still had this stain on after all day. And then in the morning, I got up and it was still on. So it does stay on a long time. So you could do that on your hand so that you can see how effective it is. But powder over it. That way it takes the stickiness out. If some of you, I didn't think it was sticky, but some of the ladies said they found it to feel a little sticky. So if that's true, your Jafra powder to the rescue. And then if you want to shine, now remember, if you do this, it's going to come off on your mask. This is, because this is the Jafra Royal, the gloss, but I like a little shine on my lips and I don't like, you know, the matte. So I put this on, but again, if you do this, then the lip stain, this is going to come off on your mask. On your lip stain, watch those videos that the girls have done, because they actually, Evelyn, and I haven't seen Wylene's yet, we'll see it today, but actually when you put she puts the mask right on and then she showed you how. I mean, right now, if you're going to do a commercial for Jafra and you're going to do a Facebook Live, you got to demo this. This is hot. You got to demo it. Now, I myself think it can revolutionize our business. That's how much I believe in just that product, the lip stain. Now, let me tell you why. Because all you have to do is carry one around and demo it on everybody that you meet. What an easy product. Can I borrow your hand for a minute? I want to show you Jafra has a new lip stain. You got to see how effective it is. Wouldn't you like your lipstick to stay on all day? Wouldn't you like it not to come off on your mask? Demo it. How easy a product is that to demo? Oh my gosh, you know how I love the back of the hand facial, you know. Well, now we got the back of the hand lip stain. So you can actually carry these, let them choose a color, order them all. I hope you did. It was there. Are they still on this month today? I mean, I know they extended it for this weekend, I thought. So anybody want to come in and tell me that they kept it's still available today? I thought it was through this weekend, but anyways, order the package, get the lip stains. I hope Jafra continues to give us more colors. And then today, your challenge is to put it on, if you have it, try your little back of the hand, do what I did. I kept it on, and the next morning I got up and it was still on my hand. So that's what I have to say about how passionate I am. And I think Evelyn in her video said she was passionate about these lip stains too. I really think we have someone that has their phone on and their computer. I think that's what happens when the phone and the computer comes on. So if one of my assistants can find the noise, everybody will mute themselves. Oh, DeLan says she can't mute people. I thought I gave you that power. Maybe you can't. All right. If everyone will take the challenge, order the lip stains, okay? And trust me on this. I really think I know what I'm saying is true. We need something that gets us in the door or gets us in the Facebook party, whatever. You could do a whole Facebook party on lip stains. You really could. Just demoing and having people watch. Take a look at Evelyn's video and see how she demos it. She's done, I think, several of them now. But that could be a whole Facebook party. Lip stains, how to put them on, how to use them, do the demo, show how, just see how that could be a party. You could take orders right there. So that's what I had to say today to all of you, is that I'm passionate about this product because I think, especially for the English market, it can really get us into people's, not homes, because we don't go in the homes anymore, but it can, you're out and about to the bank. You still have to go to the bank. You still have to go to the grocery store. You still have to be around people. Carry these with you. And when the time does, do the little demo and let them see for themselves how that product works on the top of the hand. And I'm hoping that it will really make our businesses boom. Okay, so I'm excited today because we're going to start out today with Michella. Thank you, Michella, for coming in, and take your microphone off because we want to hear from you. And I have no idea what she's going to talk to us about, but I heard her do a presentation on one of Jackie's meetings, and I was so impressed with her success. And I hope she'll introduce herself because I don't know her very well, only that she's Pat Krupa's, who's one of my dearest friends, one of her dear friends. And she talks so highly about Michella, and she's on our meeting. And so tell us a little about yourself, and then tell us what you're going to share with us today. We're so anxious to hear from you. Michella Colbert. Is your microphone on, Michella? We can't hear you.
You're muted.
Yeah, you're unmuted, but
Yeah.
maybe not on your computer.
Yeah. Michella, you're still muted. Okay, so what I think I'll do, Michella, while you get that taken care of, go ahead, DeLan. We're ready. Let's go.
She's fixed.
She's fixed. Try Michella, try to talk to us.
Try.
Nope, no.
No, your volume. Maybe it's your volume. Okay, DeLan, you take it away. Michella will come back to you.
Okay, Vickie, you need to enable me to share the screen because I'm not a co-host.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Please.
You are now. There you go.
Okay, so we're going to talk about, oh, there's Vickie. Okay, so we're talking about, we're going to do a
Vickie speaking.
Just 1 second. Let me get this going here. And we've got, oh, now I'm a co-host.
Yeah, I've got quite a
wait a
few.
minute.
I thought I had quite a few co-hosts.
Yeah, I wasn't. No, I am. I'm not going to be admitting any people because I can't do that. And
It's all right. I've got plenty of people backing you up.
All
Okay,
right.
just relax and.
Okay, I'm good here.
and
Okay,
pray
so
Michella
here we go on the share sound. So have you ever felt like, is that go? Okay, have you ever thought, oh my gosh. So where do I find, how can I find, can you see what I'm, can you see that?
Oh,
you
we
share
can.
screen?
It's beautiful.
Okay, of
I
course.
love it.
Okay, where do I find it? Have you ever been why blah, those days where I've been searching this like forever? Where do I find? How come I can't find anything? So this is my frustrations on finding some things. So how come I can never find anything? Like the discontinued items, what's PIA? When's the next training? What are the month's highlights? Where's my keys, my phone? When's the product going to be back online? And where's my glasses? My gosh, we'll have all these things. I can never find anything. Have you ever felt this way? Have anybody ever felt this way? Well, Jafra's got an answer for you.
Put your thumbs up if you felt that way. Look down there.
Never felt that. Or even answer in the
Your
chat and say, oh
reaction.
yeah, every day.
Have you
Yeah.
felt that way?
So what we're doing is here, it's like, but Jafra's got an answer. It has to help you. It's called the hubs. So the hubs is help understand business. So the hubs is an acronym, help understand business. So Jafra has 3 hubs. And the first one we're talking about is like the new business hub in jafrabiz.com. Oh my gosh, my business hub. Easily access, download business materials and information from one page onto any device. That's one of the hubs. Another hub is the training hub, and it's also now just on Jafra. All training videos and documents can be easily located and viewed on any device. Again, note any device. We have one more hub, and that's called the content hub. So there are 3 hubs, remember, but what we're going to be talking about today is just one of them, and it's called My Business Hub. So the Business Hub is going to be, it's talk about monthly updates and brochures. That's the top left. It's the purple one. A month at a glance, the Ipa Calendar, monthly meeting calendar, and product availability notice, or AKA discontinued items. So to get this, to get into, when we go into this, we go into what we call you log in to your account, and you'll find after you've logged in, there's a little tabs on the top, and you'll go into My Business. This is probably familiar with everyone. So you go into My Business, you click that My Business tab, and what it does, it brings up a drop-down dialog box. You can see that there's 3. There's My Business Hub, there's My Training Hub, and there's the Contact Hub. So this is what it looks like. We're going to click onto My Business. I'm going to get a better view of it. And this shows My Business Hub. You see that the Business Hub, it tells you where it is. It has My Business Hub, monthly updates, programs, reports, financial and payment, business collateral, compliance, and legal. This is all in My Business Hub. So when we click onto My Business Hub, it comes up with these 6 little boxes. Again, we're going to talk about the top left, the purple one. It's called monthly updates and brochures. So we click onto that purple. You just click onto that. And what it does, it comes up with this drop-down menu with all the items that are there for you. So the first one we're going to talk about is the month at a glance. So the month at a glance, it has, oh yeah, there it is. Oh geez, there it is. So I've been looking for this forever. So the month at a glance, what you'll do is you click that, it drops it down into where you want to save it to your computer, and you say yes. Once you save it to the computer and you click on it, this is what you get. So the month at a glance, it shows you. It has the price of the kit at this time of the month that has some marketing strategies. It has the welcome to Jafra for new consultants. It has events, and it has a sponsoring and activity incentives. And it all talks about the free online and demand training. So that's that one. That's the first thing we're talking about. So you have this right there every time you need it. So now we go on to the next one. And this is the IPA calendar. And of course, it's the last place I looked. So the IPA is income producing activity. So once you get this, you click onto this IPA calendar, you click that, does the same thing, it says download, save it to your computer. You say yes. Once you've done that, it comes up with the IPA calendar. These are suggestions or key income producing activities that you can do for the month. It gives you some tips and hints on what you can do and keep yourself moving and keeping it active and changing. It changes, and you can do something every single day with this. Some of the key activities you can do: celebrate your own success with your own team, special calls to share Jafra, training Tuesday, JVU, social media post day, client calls, all sorts of different things that you can do. And it has on the left-hand side, you see the calendar. On the right-hand side, you see that some of the activities that you can do. So that's just another thing that you can get on there. Now, if we go to the next thing that we're going to talk about, it is the monthly meeting calendar. I mean, oh, duh, there it is. How come I could never find it? Now I know where it is. It's in the monthly updates and brochures. I click onto that. The same thing happens. It puts it down on this, down a thing, down on the bottom. It says you want to save this. You say yes. It saves it to your computer. Then you upload it and you get this. This is the calendar. This is February's calendar. We're getting close to March, but this is February's calendar. It tells you all about the meetings, the trainings, the JVU, Green by 19, all different things that will happen in the month of February. How many times you're thinking, oh my gosh, what are we doing this week? What's happening? How come I can't remember anything? All you have to go remember is to that monthly updates in the My Business Hub. So there's one more thing. So how many times have you been looking for discontinued items and you go, oh my gosh. Oh, so this is where they hit it. They hit it under product availability notice. Oh my gosh, who would have thunk that one? So it's there. Once you do, you click on this, you have your discontinued items, it's called product availability notice. So once that's on there, so you do the same thing, you click onto this, it asks you if you want to download it and save it. And of course you say yes. Once you've done that, you come up with the Jafra product availability notice. This was last updated. It tells you when it was last updated.
Yeah.
The last update was on the 16th of February of 2021. Right here, what you see is this is temporarily unavailable. These are products that are currently unavailable, but will come back at a later date. So you see this. And so the next thing, this is just one of the sections that they have. Can you mute yourself, please? Okay, so now the product recently returned to availability. So the products that have just come back that were unavailable that have stock available now. So that has the item code, what the product is, the unavailable start date, and the back in stock date. So this gives you the information all about this. This is all in the product availability. There's more items. It has items to be discontinued. Discontinued items. This is what I've been looking for like months, and I just barely found this. So these are products that have been removed from the regular line, the product catalog, the regular line product catalog, and are no longer available for purchase on a regular basis. It tells you the product code or the code number, the product name, and the discontinued date. On the first one, we see the code. It's the Time Dynamics Delay Night Moisture. And the discontinued date was 11/1/2020. And it goes all the way down on the whole entire list on this one. So this tells you all about where you can find all these different things. So my business hub tells you so much information. We just covered only 4 items. There are a lot of items to be covered. So you know, this is all fine and dandy, but I still can't find my keys, and where the heck are my reading glasses? I need some help with those too. Can't help it. So that's all for today. And so if you just happen to run across my keys, please let me know. And thank you for your attention. And that's all for today.
Do we have any questions? DeLan, that was great. Oh my gosh. You know, that one about where the products, you know, to let them know, did you tell us about the red, what the red stood for?
On this one right here, this where I discontinued, I asked Jackie, and Jackie said the reds are discontinued. I said, but Jackie, there's red and black in the discontinued. So I never really got a straight answer.
Okay, all right. If anybody
remember,
knows,
where are my glasses?
Yeah, we're just not quite sure.
No, I couldn't find it. I didn't get the right answer. So I'm going to stop the sharing. If there's any questions, you can ask me, and maybe I can answer them. And I don't know where your keys are.
Saying, I think red is newly added items. That's what she thinks the red is.
Okay.
Newly added items.
Okay.
Not quite.
Yeah, Vickie didn't tell.
Hey, you guys, was that not that incredible? That was such a great presentation. I don't know if you feel like I do, but sometimes I get lost in there. I really do. And right. Okay. Oh, Michella came back in. Let's see if this is going to work. She went out and came back in. Okay. Thank you so much, DeLan. I appreciate that. Okay. We're going to try one more time to see if Michella, let's talk. Let's see what happens. We've got, I admitted her, so I'm hoping I don't see her. Is she in?
She's in, Vickie, but we still can't hear her.
We still can't hear her. Okay, Denny, I'm going to turn it over to you and Teresa.
Well, Teresa just got the deer in the headlights look. That's okay. Teresa, we were going to talk about 2 things that we were going to talk about. One about the virtual making of the wish list and the connect or disconnect. And so Teresa and I are just going to share with you a little bit. Go ahead, Teresa, give some thoughts.
I think I agree with Wileen that it definitely is a conversation. On my link tree, I put interactive brochure, and when I went to my link tree and I clicked interactive brochure, it went to the, Vickie, can I share my screen?
Yes, you can. Okay, there we go.
Wait a minute. I'm not getting.
Hello.
Oh, Michella's in.
Michella, we can hear you now.
Sorry, I've been playing with this. I've never had this happen to me before. This is a first. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just was testing.
Oh, it's working, Michella. I'm glad. Okay, so go ahead, Teresa.
Well, okay. I am not getting a share screen, Vickie. I'm getting something else.
Let me go back. Oh, right here again. More. I can't make you a co-host now because I think I already did. But you know what? I could make you a host, but then.
No, don't do that. Okay. Who wants to? Denny, can you share your screen?
Try it now.
DeLan? Try it now, DeLan?
You try it now. I put you in as a share screen.
I'm getting screen, whiteboard, iPad.
Just click on screen. Just click on screen.
Oh, let me go back. Wait a minute.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
You're on. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
That's pretty.
Green. What?
You got the beautiful share screensaver.
I do.
It's the
Okay.
planet. It's like purple. We're seeing something.
Technology.
It's not letting me type in my link tree. Whiteboard. Basic.
No, you should be on just share screen, Shugs.
We're viewing your screen, Teresa. It says
So just,
we're viewing.
there you go.
There we go.
There it goes. That's pretty.
That's
Now
white.
where do I get into my?
Go back out of the whiteboard. You don't want to be on the whiteboard.
No, can you guys see Google?
No.
Well, Denny, go ahead. You tell us.
Okay.
Well, while she's looking for it, one of the things that I don't know what she has on her link tree, but on mine, when I have the link that takes you to the virtual or wish list, it says on mine I have create a wish list, then email me at, and then I put my email address, because you need to remember, now we're seeing it, Teresa, you need to remember that the wish list is not connected to your website. So when you are sharing anything with these virtual catalogs or brochures, you have to make sure your client has the ability to contact you. That wish list, when you have to make sure that they know your email address, or it can come back to you via there you go. Now she's clicking with Crisco. Go, Teresa.
So here's how I got to the, first of all, I just went in and typed like I was looking at my link. And what I did on that interactive brochure, I went to the first one, and this is what I got. So let me try this again. So, okay, can you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, we can.
So I went to the one with the @ sign, and I clicked on that, and that took me to my web page, but they have to fill out a contact form.
Right.
But you can see that up here are the categories and the e-catalogs and stuff like that, or they can shop. And I think that I can't, there we go. So now I can see, and then, it goes to special offers and stuff like that. So that's one way that's like a couple clicks for them to get to your website. But it does have your consultant number up there.
And that's most important.
Teresa.
Yes.
If you go into, just click on one of the brochures. Doesn't matter which one. Okay. And go down and page over a little bit so you get into the brochure over on the
I can't, let me move you guys.
Yeah.
We're seeing it. Good, Teresa.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. One more. Perfect. Just click on that. And now choose 2 and add it to your wish list. Just pick any 2.
All right.
Okay. Now go to the wish list, and you're going to, down at the bottom, it's going to say share your wish list. And it gives you 2 options.
To email or WhatsApp.
That's correct. So go to email. That's where I was saying they need to know, because if you click on that,
it doesn't go anywhere.
What your email address is. That's why when I did my link tree, I put my email address right in the button so that they know right up front where to send it to me. I am confident that this little gap is going to get closed because this is all new. But you know, we have to make sure. Now I know this is you're on your computer. I know, and I think Wileen can probably chime in on this. I think on your phone, when you go to, or if it's mobile, the options down at the bottom, there's more than just 2.
Uh-huh.
I'm not positive of that. Wileen, are you?
I think that there is, because my neighbor sent it back to me right on my phone in my messages.
Okay.
Of course, I sent it to her via my phone, not on my laptop. I think if you're doing on your laptop, you don't have that messaging. So you either, I think that's why you have the options of either the email or the WhatsApp, because you don't have messaging technology on your computer. So if you send the e-brochure via your phone, then they can send that right back to you the way you sent it to them initially. So I'm doing all of mine on my phone. However, it's kind of nice if you send it via email, their screen is bigger. I hadn't really thought of that, but a client of mine that I was talking to, she said, can you send this to my email address because the picture is bigger, I can see it better. And I thought, oh, well, that makes sense. So,
okay, Lori, Wileen, I just did it on my phone. I just brought it up. And when I hit share, it gave me AirDrop, message, mail, Facebook, Messenger, blah, 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 everything. And then copy, save to files, so yes, I think for a more mobility type of thing, there's a bigger connect there, but there's only 2 options if they're on their computer. So you need to make sure they have your email address because not everyone is connected on WhatsApp.
Well, and I have, with my color matchings, because I didn't have enough February catalogs, and of course the March weren't available yet, and now they're stuck in Texas.
Yay.
Oh, pray for those people in Texas and Houston.
Indeed.
I was mailing out the full product catalog. We get 3 for what, $5? It was costing me $5 to mail 1.
Yeah.
So we've got to get our clients to get electronically inclined.
Right.
Yeah, connected. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I kind of gathered when I did not create a wish list, but I was just trying to find a way for them to get to my website. I don't necessarily like the contact form. I mean, I would respond, obviously, but it's just, it doesn't seem to take them directly to shopping the way the former catalogs did.
Right. So
Right.
Teresa, why don't we need to have this again. We need to talk more about it. It's definitely something that we maybe need to cover again next week, because I think that a lot of people get lost, just they don't even know about clicking on the hearts. So I think what we need to do is we'll continue this next time. So if I can have the screen back, I'm going to have Michella come in and I'm going to turn the time over to her. And again, we'll talk about this. And I think we need to cover more. We need more.
How do I stop share screen?
Right
Just
down
hit
at the bottom, there should be a red, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you
No.
go.
All right, Michella.
And you know what, Teresa, that was I could see it so clearly on your computer. Thank you. Okay, Michella, we're ready.
Can you hear me?
Yes. And you look fabulous.
I don't know what happened. Oh my God. Well, what I was saying earlier was I am so honored to be here. I see a lot of familiar faces, a lot of new faces. And I wanted to share, as you mentioned, kind of my beginnings a little bit, and then whatever you want me to share from the other, I can as well. Yes, I was part of PK's district before she went to work in the field. Miss her dearly. I still talk to her, of course. And so I started in 1981. I was 1 year out of high school. I worked for the phone company, and I still am in telecommunications right now. And a girlfriend there had a Jafra party. I had never gone to a home party before. I didn't even know what I was getting myself into, but I couldn't go to her party. So I said, well, I'll just book a party, not knowing what I was going to do. So then I booked the party. I had gotten about $160 something in outside orders. Nobody came to my party. It was me and my mom. My mom used to work graveyards. So she and I were sitting at the table. Heidi Berger, who was in PK's district, came over, did the demo. I fell in love with everything. I was always in love with makeup and all that kind of a thing. And when I saw all this stuff, I thought, oh my God, I got to have it all. She says, well, she says, you should probably be a consultant. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but she says, you can get everything for $90.10 back then, ladies. And I said, okay, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. However, it has been the most self-improvement course. It has been the most wonderful thing that was added to my life. I grew. PK encouraged me and motivated me to move into management. I mean, you guys know PK, she's just the most encouraging person in the world. And she believed in me and she saw something in me that I didn't see in myself. So I was like, okay, so we have the New York trip. I think I did, that was my first Jafra trip, the New York trip. I think I sponsored 5 people in 1 week. And I was like, oh, I'm wowing myself. My mom was mad because I stopped going to school. I thought, I don't need to go to school and get a degree. All I have to do is build Jafra and be a Jafra star, right? So to this day, she still teases me about that. But I did stay a little bit in college, but I didn't graduate. So alongside of finding Jafra and incorporating that in my life and having a beauty store and all of that, I didn't get in for the money. I got in for the product. The money was like, gosh, mad money. I could just spend, on whatever. Today, I'm building a business. Today, I want to be a Vickie. I want to grow. I want to stop working. I've been doing Jafra for 40 years. I've been in telecom for 41. And now it's time to make that shift. So over the last, couple of years, we've grown. I've got 2 managers underneath me. They're both on the call today, Doris Deer and Wanda Robertson. And Wanda Robertson actually was one of the 5 that I sponsored to go to New York. So she's been with me a long time too. So that was my beginnings. And so together as a team, we have been just trying everything. Since the pandemic has, been here, I really think it has brought out gifts and talents in all of us that we had in us and we just didn't tap into. So I'm grateful for all of this because I used to go to Moms Making Money networking meetings and the trainer there, Renee, she used to give us all these tools, all these different things. I had it all. I just never utilized it until all this happened. I started utilizing my YouTube, all this stuff. I was like, oh, I got that. Oh, I got that. Oh, I got that. So it's just been like wonderful. So we've been doing team parties. In fact, we had one last night we did on makeup. We're still growing because I brought this beautiful big mirror and I set it next to my computer last night. And I'm cool. I got this big mirror and the light's good. But you got to know about technology. It didn't work well with the computer, but we did it. We are going to continue to do it. We're going to continue to learn. We're going to continue to grow. And I just learned from all of you. I try to jump on everything, Lori Alley's tips, these calls, all of Jackie's, all the things that the company does. And my advice to everybody, as you're all doing now, is just continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to build that knowledge, because now I'm doing more Facebook Lives. I mean, it's fun. We're a little afraid of it. I was a little afraid of it. I don't know about you guys, but I started doing a little bit more lives. And each time I do it, I'm getting better and I'm feeling more confident. And my team is doing it too. Doris and Wanda both are doing it. And we're like, oh, we have so many gifts and talents inside of us, ladies. I think these things that happen that we deem sometimes as a negative brings us squeezes all that talent out of us. You know, all those things that we thought we couldn't do or we fear, remember, false evidence appearing real, really are an asset to our business. So I encourage everybody, just continue to grow and just learn and be the best you can be. Your unique you makes you great. Yeah.
Michella, tell us about the team party last night. How did
How did it go?
Yeah, well, what was it? What was it?
Well,
team party?
What we decided to do was focus on the eyes. After we saw our new makeup artist or do the demo on the eyes, we thought, let's do something like that. I mean, we've got that special, the month is almost over. Let's focus on the eyes. So I was the trainer. I had canvassed my face already. I had nothing done, everything done but the eyes. So last night, we just focused on the eyes and the eyebrows, and then we did a little lip to promote the promotional that's in the book on the makeup special. So we invited guests. We did like you're doing here. We did it through Zoom, and then we did it live on a private Facebook group that I've created, because we did Friday was our first Friday night one. We normally do them on Saturdays once a month as a team. There's about 5 of us that get together. We share in what we do, and as far as our presentation and all of that. And we work really well together, and we invite guests, and we have a whole PowerPoint and demo. We choose what we're going to do for that particular month. And then we do it together. Now, last night was different, and we're going to start doing more of those, but more like little Friday impromptu. So we'll probably do one on lip stains, you know, and just bring guests and just invite them. We talk about the specials, and we also incorporate the opportunity because we want to grow.
I love it. I love it, Michella. That's great. Well, what I love is the fact that you're like me. We've been with the program for a while, and we're having to learn everything new technology, how to do Facebook Live, but you just jumped right in. So I want to congratulate you that you've really taken a hold of this business in a new way, and that's to be complimented. Thank you for sharing with us. I love your story. Love your story.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Bronwyn, take it away. I've got you as a co-host, so I think I'm going to share my screen because I've got the deals here. So are you there, Bronwyn?
Okay.
You want to say something first before I take you away?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. This is our 4th week of February and our final week of February best deals, because next week we're going into March already. So go to page 52. This is deal number 10 for the month of February. This is the last deal at 40%. And for those that are with us for the first time, I just want to review is I'm Bronwyn Estefan. I've been in Jafra since 1985, and Vickie has asked me to share best deals every week. And I select the best deals based on the strategies of what Jafra has given us. The first week, you'll find the absolute best deal. And this is all based on the percentages that Jafra has written in our monthly brochures. So on page 52, this is the last 40% deal. And when you look at it, it's a double page. So there's 2 pages together to look at this deal. And it says, brighten their style, save over 40%. It's 2 for $27. Now, when you first look at the deal, the first one you see is 1 for $19. But that one is only a 15% savings. For $8 more, you're down to a 40% saving, which makes this a fabulous deal. When you look at the Coretta perfumes, the product catalog of 2021 will give you detailed information on page 214 of the Coretta. And I'm going to just briefly give you some background about these 2 fragrances, because you know what, these are fragrances that is for kids, and maybe we don't pay a whole lot of attention to it. So maybe some of the things I'm going to share with you, you're hearing for the first time. The Coretta is a cologne. The cologne is a perfumed liquid compound of alcohol and fragrant oils. The difference lies in the concentration of the essential oils in the fragrance of water and alcohol base. Now, in our perfumes, it contains a higher concentration of oils, around 20 to 30%. Oil concentration in our colognes is around 2 to 4%. So that is a very big difference. Now, this was also something that I had looked into, and I found it, rather interesting is, how do you apply cologne? And we should know this. We're selling this. We should know how to advise our clients about these fragrances. So how to apply cologne. You apply it after a shower to clean dry skin. Don't spray it in the air and walk through it. Target your pulse points, the inner wrist and the neck. Hold the bottle 3 to 6 inches away from your skin when spraying. And don't use too much of the cologne. 2 to 4 squirts are ideal. Don't rub the wrist together. Now, they say that moisturizing your skin prior to the spray, if you notice, cologne will wear off rather quickly. And the reason it does is because the skin is dry. So the more dry your skin is, the easier it disappears. So you don't want that chemical to evaporate. Moisturize the skin and then apply your cologne. So that gives you a little bit of background about cologne versus our EDT and EDP, which I have previously talked about. Something that I had not done was to read the top and the heart notes and the base notes of Coretta. If you were to read both of them on page 214, it is a big wow. With the cranberry and the hyacinth and the musk and sandalwood and amber, this is all wonderful fragrances in these products. Okay, so now talking back to the deal, on page 53, you see is the skid, and the skid for the boys is not a cologne. That is a EDT. So the deal is 40%, 2 for $27, and that would average out to $13.50 each. They're saving $9.50. It really is a great deal. For a consultant, 2 for $27 at 50% is $13.50, and then it comes out to $6.75 each piece. This is a great product to promote right now to your clients for their Easter baskets. So what I also like is there's no purchase limit, which means you can mix and match. You can select Coretta, you can select the sweet one or the heart one, I want to say, and in all 4 pieces, if that's the way you want it. So anyway, that is deal number 10. We're moving to deal number 11 on page 26 and 27 of your catalogs. Get your pens, because you need to write on this one. Page 26 and 27 is save up to 35%. It is our lip and eye trio. And this was the deal that Michella just had mentioned. We have a wonderful eye and lip trio going on right now. Say 35% is a good deal. You choose 2 of the eyeliners or mascaras. So what that means is you can choose, 2 eyeliners or 2 mascaras, or 1 mascara, 1 eyeliner. So what I want you to write down on page 26, at the bottom there you see A, B, C, D, and that's identifying all of the products. I'm going to give you the actual retail value of each of that by going down the line. So A is $13, so you're writing $13 down. $13 for B, $13 for C, $15 for D, E 13, and F is 15. Okay, go to the next side and you're looking at the mascaras. Now the mascaras is all $15 except for two. The weightless volume is 17 and the lash maximizing, which is M, is also 17. And M is a larger quantity of our mascaras. So when you look at how many ounces is in the mascaras, the average is 3 ounces, except the lash maximizing, which is a 42 ounce. So in this deal, you are also receiving a moisture-rich lipstick. You get a choice of one of the 9. And I'll tell you, these lipsticks really are fabulous. What I need to point out to you, and we knew this right away when we got our February catalog, and Wileen had also pointed out, they did it wrong again. The photography of this page is beautiful because of how it's all spread out, but they mixed up some of the wands. So when you're looking at the wands, if a client says is ordering it, you want to point out to make sure that they are getting the mascara wand that they are looking at. The very top one is the weightless. It is not identified as a curl. So on the very top, just circle G and write weightless. The other one that is incorrect is K. K is the E-lash wand. And underneath KL, that's the curl wand. So when you are taking your orders, just make sure that the client is getting what they think they are. You will find this on product catalog page 120 and 123 will be all of your mascaras. What I also like about the deal is you're getting a freebie. It's a free drawstring bag and a consultant, $31. 50% off is $15.50. 3 pieces you're actually getting, and that is for $5.16 each piece. So this is really a great deal. It's a stock up deal. It's a great deal to offer to your VIPs, to award them, to stock up on a special. Okay, we are now on the finale of February's great deals, and this is deal number 12. Deal number 12 is on page 6 and 7. Okay, 6 and 7 is a double page, and I love the double pages. I really do. It says, Defy Gravity. And remember, the words are all written here for us. Jafra has given a lot more thought in putting our pages together. So the words as they are written in the catalog is exactly how you want to explain it to your client. It's a pair of luxe tools with heavy lifting heroes. At the very top in the black box on page 7, it says advanced signs of aging. What I like when I first looked at this page, when you open the catalog and you're looking, the thing that does pop out is what's in the black circles. 95%, 96%. What does that mean? And they use very few words in explaining what that means, but that is a big eye catcher. When you look at the 2 QR codes, and make sure you always look at QR codes before you're talking to your client, so you yourself know what they say and jot it in your book of what they're explaining. They're explaining the tool. The tools are a $20 value. So get your pen and next to each tool write $20 value. So you know that in advance. The QR code is explaining that this is a cooling metal. It is a beauty tool and the dimensions of it. So the dimensions on page 6 is a 4 by 1.5. And the very top is like a spatula scoop and the bottom is the little round ball. What I don't like about this spread is I think that our photographer messed up on this. The direction was wrong. Because when you look on page 6, she is holding the product there. And we are promoting a gift. We are promoting that tool. And that should have been photographed with them holding the tool, using the tool. And the same on page 7. We would never be applying that serum directly onto the skin the way they have photographed it. She should have been holding the tool. So that's just an error. I'm just pointing that out. You know, I look at these things and kind of bugs me a little bit, but I want to just share it with you that I'm sure Jeff is going to be doing better. Okay, so what the deal is all about, this is save 35%. And our eye treatment is regularly $45, and the eye tool is the $20 value. So a consultant for $41, 50% off, is $20.50. You know what? That's a great deal. And on page 7 is the Defy Serum with the tool. The Defy Serum, the active firm serum, is a $55 value. And this together, 55 and 20 is $75 in the actual value of this. $48, 50% consultant is getting this for $24. When you are talking to your clients or even your consultant too, this is a great bundle. When you look at it together, you're getting 2 different tools that you cannot buy separately. Jafra does sell a little, we do have our little wand, our cooling stick that we can sell, but this one is it looks larger, and it is larger because we have the dimensions of it. But this is a great bundle up for $89. Take the 41 and the $48 added together is $89, and you're getting really 4 pieces because you're getting the product and the tools. The value of that in bundling is $140. For a 50% consultant, $89, 50% off is $44.50. So each set they're getting for $22.25. You know what? It's a great deal. It's a great deal that we're ending the month of February with. Next week is February 27th. It opens up our March best deals. So you want to be there.
Oh, Bronwyn, thank you. Thank you so much. That was so good. Always learn so much. Okay, I'm going to ask Wileen, are you ready to show your video? Because I'm going to say, why don't we do it? I don't know if Wileen's ready to do that or not. I text her, ask her. This is impromptu.
I am. I think I've got it pulled up.
Okay.
No, let me try it again. There we go. I'm talking about the new lip stain.
And this particular color is called Always Sexy. And you know me, I love red lipstick. But I want you to know that I have eaten. I just finished brushing my teeth and it's still on.
Wow.
It's not burn. I have problems with things burning my lips, and this does not burn at all. When I first put it on, it felt kind of tacky, but that has now subsided. I think it just has to set for a little bit. But we have got, these will become available March 1st. So if you have some interest in these, let me know, because I have 4 already that if you want to sample it, we'll just put it on a Q-tip to keep it all sterilized. And I've got 4 different colors. I've got this red, then I've got kind of a raisin color. I have a pink, and I don't remember what the other color was. But 12-hour stay, eat proof, drink proof, moisture proof, mask proof. So, hi Debbie Walters, thanks for watching. So anyway, I'd love to share these with you. I'm going to start carrying them in my purse, and then if you want to sample it, we're good to go. So have a wonderful evening. Time for Betty Bye, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, we are, I hope we're back. Just a minute. Hold on just a minute. There we are. I think Evelyn did hers. Wileen, thank you. You're so good at doing that. I think Wileen, she did her, Evelyn did hers. It's on her live Facebook post. So we'd have to, I think I'll show that next week too, because it was really, really good. It's fun to see what other people are doing. I hope all of you will embrace the lip stain, and I hope that it will really, really be a boost to meeting people, a boost to a conversation starter. That's what it is. It's like everybody wants their lipstick to go on, but they don't want it to come off on their mask. So I don't know. I'm so excited about these products, and this Always makeup is just amazing. It's the best makeup I've ever used, and I love it because it gives such good coverage. So I hope all of you are trying it. Okay, my challenge to all of you is to order your lip stain package, and also by a show of hands on your little reactions down here. It's got a little thing here where you can react. How many of you have earned your chair? Let's see. Thumbs up if you got a chair, a Jafra chair. Okay. I'm looking. Maybe I should raise my hand. Because, there you go, DeLan, you got your Jafra, you've earned your Jafra chair. You got your hand so I can see it. All right, we've got another, how many days? What, 7 days, 6 days till the end of February? So I want to challenge you again. Hey, for those of you that are Jafra leaders, how many of you are Jafra leaders? Raise your hands. Okay, I want you to make a phone call to every person that you know that used to sell Jafra. Okay, because I want you to have this chair. So I want you to go, and I want you to commit yourself. You're going to find someone, go to your formers and ask them to come back. We've got the $19 case. So let's do a reach out. Let's go back, go through your records, take a look at your phones, go through and see who's there. Who can you talk to in the next 7 days? Because I want you to have that Jafra chair. It's the best advertisement for your business. You can take it with you wherever you go. If you're going to go to any kind of a sporting event with your grandkids or whatever, you put that chair out there on the, I'm not kidding you, it is a showstopper. Everybody in that field will know that you sell Jafra because it's huge, Jafra on that chair. Then you've got the bag, it's got Jafra across it. So my wish for all of you is that you earn the, how many are going to try this week? Raise the hands. How many going to try? Okay, you're going to go through your lists. You're going to go through all of your people on your phone. You're going to make those calls, at least 5 calls a day. So I want you to know, I'm not asking you to do anything that I'm not asking myself to do, but just basically reaching out to people. Just going to turn my phone off. Just reaching out to people. I sponsored one, and I've got the second one coming in today, but it's just from taking the time to go out and look, who have I not called? So I got busy on my computer and found a lot of former consultants. So people miss Jafra. They really and truly want to. So welcome them back. And even if you have to bring them in for wholesale privileges, it's a start. You know, don't you miss your discount with Jafra. And the other thing is, just make sure everybody's using the product. So it's all a phone contact. And you've got, like I say, a lot of names that I think are there in your records or on your phone, and they need to hear from you. Okay, so I'm challenging everybody to get that chair earned, because it's not going to come back. And it's great advertising for you wherever you go. You can put that chair in the back of the car. It's ready wherever you go that you need to sit down and advertise your Jafra business. All right, so thank you all for being with us today. This is the first time we did it on Facebook too. We like to stay on and just visit. So for those of you that don't have anything better to do, just let's stay and visit for a little while and chat and see what's going on. I want to thank Bronwyn for another fabulous presentation. Next week, we get to join and find out what's going on for March. Michella, you are wonderful. Thank you for sharing your story. And I want to thank Wileen for pitch hitting and coming through for me. And oh my gosh, DeLan, you are amazing. You always steal the show. So what can I say? I have a great team. And I want to thank all of you for being on today, and even that wants to visit and talk about what's going on in the business. Now, when I end, I'm going to ask all of you, okay, so what am I going to do to end this? Because last week I ended the whole meeting. So I'm going to stop the recording and say, I'll see you next week, same time, same place.
And stop Facebook.
Okay, hold on. I got to stop the recording. Here's the stop.
Stop the live Facebook.
Okay,
Yes.
here we go.